On Wednesday night, the Central Bank of Nigeria sacked the entire board of 3 banks for grievous infringement on financial laws. This has no doubt caused lots of reaction from Nigerians who are already disappointed with the way and manner the ordinary Nigerians have been shortchanged in one way or another by the banks. Correspondent Nabuchi Nabuchi went into town and brought back this report.
Less than 24 hours after the Apex Bank utilized its sledgehammers against some banks, the country has been awash with reactions over the matter. The Apex Bank, in the exercise of its regulatory powers, said the dissolution of the boards of Union, Titan and Keystone banks became necessary due to the uncompliance of the banks and their respective boards with the provisions of the Financial Institution Act 2020. Other reasons that may have informed the Apex Bank decision was lack of due process, use of proceeds of frauds and employment of proxies in the acquisition process of the sold banks, which was perfected by the Godwin Emefiele CBN and reviewed by the Jim Osayande Obaze-led panel. Although the report of the Obaze-led panel is fully made public, many think that CBN may have found those bank boards guilty of the allegations.
And part of the report indicted some bank with the activities of the past governor Godwin Emefiele, and part of it also gave some highly sensitive information as regards to the runnings of all those banks in collaboration with CBN. And I'm very much sure when a report like that is to be implemented, the activities of those banks' CEO will also be called to question.
I think it's a very good move because in recent times, the revelations coming out from CBN has been most devastating. And the banking sector is becoming one sector in the country that is worrisome because most of the financial crimes being committed in the country revolves around the banking sector.
Is it enough to dismiss the board and its members without due punishment?
And I'm very pretty sure that sack or suspension shouldn't have been the only solution. Possibly, I would have preferred a suspension whereby we get somebody to act. And after the suspension, you bring up a proper investigation to investigate such individuals, and if they are found to have done something against the law, they can now be properly pushed away.
This person suspended, this person that, and there is no actual conviction, no actual trial and conviction, which is equally worrisome. So just sacking people without making them face the wrath of the law is also not on the positive side. So we will advise that all these people will be properly tried and well convicted in public, to the public view.
Let it be 100% equal. Nobody is above the law in Nigeria. The same thing that is happening to Emefiele now should be applicable to these people, because they know for them to deprive people of their own monies in the banks, and making money not to be sufficient in Nigeria is a very big punishment. So to me, they should fail equal punishment, and let them face equal punishment, and let them go in for it. And so that's my take. My name is Ekwadokle Fraser, publisher of Extra newspaper. I'm also a journalist. Thank you.
We have in this country.
What should the government do to avoid the many financial and corrupt practices that are now the order of the day in Nigeria's financial system?
The government should put the necessary machinery in place. The government has a lot to do. Government has been paying leap attention to the financial institution, and it is not helping matter, and that is why we find ourselves where we are now. So I think the government needs to wake up, assign people that have that pedigree, people with a sound mind, people that have a character that is not questionable.
We should properly set a financial control. There should be a quality control of how operations of all these banks and the workings supposed to be going. So we don't continue to be seeing a situation whereby whenever a change of leadership of Cbn, you will really shake up again in some of these banks. So something is very wrong. It's fundamentally wrong.
Just like they have started investigating people in authority, sparing nobody, making sure that transparency and accountability is upheld in the country, making sure the right people are placed at the helm of affairs. It all starts with leadership. They said if you place the right person in office, every other thing falls in place.
The move, no doubt, has received wide commendation, but analysts want the government to be decisive and not pay lip service to issues of corruption in the banking sector. They also want those arrested after investigation to be made to face the law. That way, corruption in the system will abate.